Hi, this is Avni and welcome to Manifest Magic. This is your weekly reading from the 20th to the 26th of September. I hope people had a lovely weekend and are all fresh to work on Monday. So, before I start, if you're new to this channel, I would request you to consider subscribing. We come up with new weekly content, and also, I am also going to be giving you picker cards and stuff from coming week. So, if you are looking forward to such things, I would request you to subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Instagram. The details of all my channels, all my handles are given in the description box. I'll start with Aries. Also, if you're new to this channel and do not know how this work, you can head to the description box, find your zodiac sign, find the timestamp given next to your zodiac sign, and head straight to your reading. So I'll start with Aries. Hello Aries, how has your week been? We'll be pulling out two cards for you to see your professional as well as your personal state of mind in this week. Two cards for Aries, please. One more time. Quite smooth. Nice. Seven of Swords and the Empress. Lovely. Okay, so the bottom of the deck says the Ten of Swords, which gives me a vibe that you people have actually recovered. You have completely recovered, which is a good sign. You have gone through a lot of people have betrayed you, a lot of communications that didn't go right, and I see an energy which is ready to bounce back. So this is a lovely message for you, Aries. This week you are going to be in an energy which is not like this Ten of Swords, not like dead, not like hurt and emotionally not ready for stuff. But this week you are going to be far more approachable and more open to new opportunities. If I see your card which has come out for your professional life, I see you as somebody who's constantly making plans and scratching them off. So this week, professionally, I would advise you to, think over, reflect over, and be in a more stable energy when it comes to work. Don't constantly keep thinking of let me do this, let me do that, ये भी कर लेते हैं, वो भी कर लेते हैं. तो ये बेसिकली वही एनर्जी है जहाँ आप लोग कॉन्स्टेंटली प्लान बनाते हैं और फिर अपने ही प्लान को स्क्रैच आउट करते हैं. तो आई सी अ लॉट हैपनिंग लाइक दैट दिस वीक. डेफिनेटली काम होंगे, ऐसा नहीं है कि काम नहीं होंगे, काम होंगे, बट आपको कॉन्स्टेंटली ये रहेगा कि ये छूट गया पीछे, ये करना है, बैक एंड फोर्थ ऐसी एनर्जी में आप रहेंगे इस वीक. सो आई डोंट सी अ वेरी सेटल्ड एनर्जी इस वीक. काम की जगह में मैं बहुत सेटल्ड एनर्जी नहीं देख रही हूँ, बहुत अनरेस्ट देख रही हूँ, बट this is a very healthy unrest. This card coming out for your professional or your career, I would also see people who are working for 9 to 5, जो job करते हैं. Please be a little more aware about what are your colleagues talking behind your back. So if you have tasks that are pending and you are thinking कि कर लेंगे, जब टाइम मिलेगा कर लेंगे, तो आई थिंक कर लेना चाहिए आपको, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं हो कि पेंडिंग काम की वजह से लोग आपके बारे में बातें करने लगे, विच इज़ नॉट समथिंग गुड. रूमर्स होने लगे. दिस कार्ड ऑल्सो टॉक्स अबाउट बिट्रेयल. सो ऑन द अदर हैंड, आई वुड आस्क यू टू बी more attentive to who you're trusting, and more paying more close attention to who you say, what you say. So this week I would ask you to be more talkative to yourself than to others. Share your plans with people who you trust completely. Be aware of colleagues who might try to pull you down, rather, I would say. After all, you're Aries, so wherever you walk into, you have to, there are people who look up to you. There are people who, you make heads turn, like that is the kind of vibe you come with. So wherever you enter, you are like, people might be just looking up to you, and sometimes that when people are in awe of you, लोग जब आपको देखते हैं like wow कैसे कर लेता है या कैसे कर लेती है, so that also sometimes is not very healthy because कभी कभी लोग उससे जलते भी हैं because sometimes people are more like इतने कम टाइम में कैसे कर लिया, so there's a slight there's a little pinch of jealousy with that, तो उस वजह से भी there might be somebody who's talking bad about you, be aware of it. कुछ प्लान्स नहीं भी काम कर सकते हैं which is absolutely normal. So this week your professional advice would be Aries that make sure you are more in a settled energy. If something is not working out for you, try looking for alternative. Don't rush. This week is also about not rushing into completing everything. Sometimes taking when things are not happening the way you wanted, it is going to happen in a better way. So don't force things, don't push too much pressure to completing tasks. Just do how much you can. उतना ही करें जितना कर सकें, जितना humanly possible है. Coming to your emotional or personal life this week, I see a very, very settled energy wherein you are taking good care of yourself and you are feeling that you have control over your emotions. You also are feeling very, very loved. It could be for somebody who this might not resonate with everybody, but it could be for somebody with the Empress card. It could be some Empress walking into your life and you are showering that person with love, or that person is showering you with love. So this could be one kind of energy, or the other way around also, that some people are actually now looking to loving themselves. They are more in a very stable energy and they're working on themselves. This card also talks about loving and working on yourself. Even this card also talks about emotional unrest, but at the same time dealing with it. This person, the Empress, is a female, and she's also she's depicted here as a pregnant woman, but she still rules, right? She still rules. So with the Empress coming out, it could be, and the Ten of Swords coming out, if I combine these two, for some of you it could be somebody new walking into your life. It could be a beginning of a new romance, but at the same time I feel this week you might meet somebody who you would like to spend time, or some also this is a female, this is a feminine energy card, but it applies to males also. So if any male is a female is watching, please take it as this take the energy as masculine here. A very loving gentle person might just walk into your life this week. I'm not saying necessarily a soulmate or somebody you would get married to, but or have babies with or have a relationship, but this is something that will actually pep up your week. So when you look back to this week, you will feel that you spent some quality time with somebody and had a good conversation, and that actually maybe motivated you, or pepped you up, or maybe just made you feel good about yourself. So this is an overall energy for you, Aries. So if you like the reading, and if this in any way helped you, guided you, I would request you to give it a thumbs up, share it with your... Hi Taurus, this is your weekly reading. I'll quickly shuffle your cards. Let's see what we have for you this week, Taurus. Very smooth shuffling. One more time. 2 cards for you. One for your work life. Okay, great. And one for your profession, for your personal life. The bottom of the deck says the Hierophant. Okay, so if you ask me about your work life, this week is going to be all about just what you see, juggling. This week you're going to juggle with multiple tasks, and you are going to do it really, really well. You are going to get things done, Taurus, even though it might seem a little pressurizing. So this work week is going to be like you are going to have different kind of work. It's not like the same kind. You're not juggling between similar projects or similar deals. You might be doing something absolutely different here and something absolutely different there. This also means that and you will be doing it very, very smoothly. So when I say you'll be doing this very smoothly, means the execution of this could resonate with only few of the Taurus. if you have like a 9 to 5 job and at the same time doing something in your personal life, it could be studies, it could be anything. It could be like you are also trying to apply for another job, maybe sitting for an examination of any kind, and at the same time working somewhere. This card could mean your week is going to be very, very smooth, come be it professional or career, education or work and business. This is going to be a very smooth week, though it's going to be a week where you will have to do a lot of work, but then it's all going to pay off. All of this is going to pay off. With the Hierophant coming out with this card, it's a clear indication that this week you would also be helped and guided by somebody to complete your task. So if you are struggling in any way this week, whenever you are stuck with the work or you're wondering ये कैसे करें, ये हो नहीं पा रहा है, मैं क्या करूं, तो look around for somebody who could guide you. There could be somebody like this Hierophant who's waiting to help you, somebody waiting to give you guidance, somebody who's already done it. So look around and look for guidance from this person. And the Hierophant also talks about coming forward and actually giving solutions. So maybe somebody is already there and you're like not taking help, but this card along with the Two of Pentacles also indicate that you should take help wherever needed, and somebody is there to guide you. So do not worry and focus on your work, keep doing, keep moving forward and going ahead. With also Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant coming out together, for some of you who are thinking of starting something new this week, which is of your own and which is a very traditional business, like traditional business, like tarot reading is a traditional business, like selling clothes is a very, very traditional, very old business. So that kind of traditional business or a family business, then I see you people being in a good position to start it this week. So with the Eight of Wands coming out in your personal life, I see a lot of progression, a lot of mental stability, a lot of passion coming in, and actually the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands is a good combination to come out, because only when you are filled with passion and energy, very high vibrational energy, mentally, emotionally, that is when you can actually achieve the task. So this week it's a guidance to you that don't just sit back, but move forward, get things done, be in that state of mind where you're going to actually open new doors if you are more available. So make yourself available. For people who are in no contact, this could also mean with the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands coming out, if you people are constantly looking at proposals for marriage, one of them might turn out to be something that you like, or even maybe not end up with that person, but you might, but I'm not quite sure about it, because this is a very, very general reading. It's not a personal reading. So I do not clearly or very confidently say that whoever is coming in towards you might actually turn out to be your life partner, but there could be somebody that you were looking at, proposals that you were looking at, that could actually bring in a little peace of mind, and you would like to talk and take it further to another step. People who are in no contact, I also see an ex coming back. So it's absolutely up to you. This is a topic that I actually do not like to comment at all. So if your intuition says, or if you feel, or if you want to really go back, then you have your free will to do that, and I do not like to comment on that. But yes, I definitely see some communications, if you were in no contact, to come in, and it comes in with a commitment. So I don't know whether long term, short term, again this is a general reading, Taurus, but yes, definitely there is some level of commitment coming in towards you. So yes, I see a very, very balanced week, very energetic, and very a lot of work going on, and very stable, very, very stable. So I really like this layout for you, Taurus. I hope you have a lovely week. If you like this video, if you gained any insight, any guidance from this, do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi Gemini, this is your week's reading from the 20th to the 26th. Quickly shuffle your cards for you. Let's see what we have for Gemini this week. Spirit guides one more time. Shanya. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. I personally love this card. And the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. This is a beautiful combination. Money coming in, opportunities coming in, love coming in, and the Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, what is wrong with you? Tell me. Looking at this reading, I just want to become a Gemini today. For this week, I want to be a Gemini god. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles in your work life with the Wheel of Fortune. I'll read it together actually for you. This is a beautiful layout. I'm so happy. My God, I'm smiling year to year. And with the Queen of Pentacles coming out for your work life, Gemini, this is so nice. You are going to be appreciated at work. You are going to be sitting there getting work done at your ease. There's absolutely going to be no pressure. No pressure of getting work done, no pressure of definitely there's going to be pressure in whatever environment you work, but this is something that you're going to do it very easily. बहुत आराम से. You don't have to be like rushing in. बहुत आराम से जो भी काम आएगा एकदम हाँ कर देंगे और आप बहुत स्मूथली वो काम कर देंगे. कोई भी हेडेक नहीं रहेगा. For people working from home, this could be an opportunity where there could be a raise. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles coming out together, this is for your emotional side, your personal side, your emotional health, your overall energies this week is inviting a Knight of Pentacles. So people who are expecting somebody to walk into your life, you are going to get somebody coming right into your life. Definitely this is a very slow card. I always like to mention the Knight of Pentacles is an extremely slow moving card. Even the Wheel of Fortune is a very slow moving card. These two card combinations are very slow in nature. So anything that you are expecting, like an opportunity also with the Knight of Pentacles, never necessarily only means that a person walking into your life, but it also means opportunity. So that itself is a very slow moving thing. So you might get news of a new offer coming in, or you might get to know of a new vacancy. You might also get to know more about an person for that matter. Since this is your energy, you might also be in an energy which is very slow in nature, but also very committed, very committed to keep moving forward. So your weekly, if you ask me, your mental state, your energies this week is going to be just like this Knight of Pentacles, where you are going to be in a mood of, even if I am moving slowly, I am reaching there. For people who are healing from breakup or a loss of a person, I'm really sorry, but this week I can clearly see that you're healing. Even if the healing is slow, you are healing. You're committed to making things change for you, and that's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. Even Queen of Pentacles talks about self-love. So since Queen of Pentacles is come out in your professional and career life, I will not want to mix it with your personal, but Queen of Pentacles in its own way says that you will be taken care of this week. If you're having thoughts, Gemini, on if I leave this job, what will happen to me, where do I get money from, then don't worry, you'll be taken care of. You will be taken care. There will be opportunities that will present themselves to you. You'll be able to take use of it, take advantage of it, and move forward. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, I can clearly see that there is some good karma that is going to come your way. Whatever previously you have done good for others is going to come your way. And with both the Pentacle card coming in, I cannot emphasize enough on good abundance coming your way. It could be abundant love with the Knight of Pentacles. It could be abundant opportunity with this, both the cards being Pentacles, as well as a Wheel of Fortune, which talks about a new beginning, and not just closure, but also a change, a positive change. Talks about your karmic debts being cleared. So whatever you were holding back, or whatever was holding you back, if there was a situation that was stuck from a very long time, you're going to move into better energies, much higher, much better energies, and you are going to be filled with self-love. You're going to be filled with healing. You're going to be filled with so much confidence, not just love, but also confident enough to get work done. So you're going to be like a mix of what you call that, classy and sassy, and you know, I don't want to use that word, but then you know it. So yes, Gemini, this was your reading. I really love this layout, and I'm super excited to see how you take the most advantage of this week. I would really want you to take advantage of all the opportunities that come your way this week, because this in turn is going to make this wheel of fortune turn in your benefit. So if this reading guided you, made you feel good, made you feel happy, give it a thumbs up and do share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Leo, this is your reading for the week from the 20th to the 26th. Let's see what this week has for you, Leo. Beautiful shuffling. One more time. Thank you. The Four of Cups and the Magician. Wow. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. The Strength. Beautiful. Okay, so considering your work, I think you are going to be in a more, you'll be in a state where you will be thinking about how do I move forward, and you will be a little, Leo, in a very reflective mode this week. This week you're going to work on yourself more rather than actually work on projects and deals. You will be working like you do always, because Leo, you're somebody who does not stop when something wrong happens. You are somebody who at least continues working the way you were. Regardless of what happens in life, you always put your best foot forward. Even if you're breaking inside, you're smiling on the outer. But I feel this week you will be reflecting a lot on the quality of your work, on the, what kind of job you do. Is it what you're actually made of? So this kind of energy I see coming in this week for you, Leo. With the Strength card, which is a major arcana coming out, actually both of these is major arcana. So first I'll talk about this. So if Four of Cups combined with Strength, I see a lot of strength being brought to your workplace also. So there could be a possibility where you're thinking a lot about whether I should do it or not. But at the same time, I feel that this week, this could be your guidance, that this week I feel you should actually feel ready and open towards taking new opportunities, because this week I think you need to, tame your mind and your heart and set it to newer opportunities coming your way. So there could be something that is offered to you, and because you're in such a reflected mode, you might not want to do it, but this could be your opportunity to manifest the kind of life you want, Leo. With the Magician coming out in your emotional state, it holds two meanings for me. Always, Magician has always held two meanings for me, and in number of readings I've done with the Magician, both the meanings have well suited with my clients. So the first is when I see your energy, emotional energy this week, your mental state this week, I see the Magician card tells me that you are in perfect balance. You are in your highest vibration, and you are in a position where you could manifest whatever you want to. So if you are looking to manifesting something, if there's something you're constantly thinking about, you could actually manifest it without doing much effort. So this week your spirit guides are standing really close to you with the Strength and the Magician coming out. It could be you are going to manifest anything and everything that you're setting your mind and thoughts and energies to. On the contrary, on the emotional card, the Magician coming out, it always holds the second meaning also for me, that you should always protect yourself from people who might trick you. So this might not resonate with everybody, but if there's somebody who's trying to manipulate you this week, you should pull up your boundaries, tell them and shoo them off. And this week I would say you need to be in a more reflecting state, but at the same time open to opportunities professionally and in your career wise, looking at other options, looking at other ways of getting a particular work done, and not being depressed by any of one of your plan not working out. Work with strength in yourself, and actually you're going to manifest the kind of life you want. So Leo, this week could be one of the turning weeks for you. So I would request you to actually, since you're in this high vibration, it could be, reflect on the thoughts you're having. So if there are thoughts that you do not want, so you might be saying, what if I don't get this job? So this is not the way to think. You should be thinking, I want this job, I have this job, I'm capable for this job, I'm selected for this job. So these are the kind of affirmations that you can repeat to yourself, which are positive in nature and does not include any negative thoughts and feelings or energy to it, because you'll be manifesting that. So yeah, this is a very high vibrational, very reflective, very a very strong week for you, Leo. I really hope just the way you are, and also this is a Leo card. So I also very I'm wishing you all the best, because I feel that this week could be like a turning point for you, Leo. You could actually make things turn in a very, there could be a roller coaster decision that you could be making, and just changing everything, just changing your lifestyle in one go. So yes, I hope you enjoyed and took guidance from this reading. Do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye, Leo. Hi Cancer, this is your week's reading. Let's see what we have for you from the 20th to the 26th of September. Cancer, please. One more time. We see an unrest. One more time, please. Thank you. Okay, interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Swords. So Cancer, I feel you are, this week you're going to be overthinking. Overthinking as usual. Over things that you should let go. So this could be a direct message for anybody. If you are constantly wanting a person back, please let go. This is not the right time. You have to let go of that person. You have to let go of that energy. This is not the right time. Even if you people are meant to be, you people will cross road, you people will meet again, but this is not the right time. This is just not the right time. You're just going to, with the Nine of Swords coming out, I'm sure this week you're going to be constantly thinking and pressurizing and having bad sleep patterns and overthinking and stressing and being in a lack mentality constantly. So this is my advice to you right away. With the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords coming out, can you see progression? This week you're going to end a cycle. And it's my request to you, Cancer. If you are dealing with an situation, it might not be a person. It could be a family member who's stressing you out. It could be a cousin. It could be your best friend. It could be anybody who's not met your expectation, anybody who's not treated you the way you were supposed to be treated, has not given you what you wanted, or any plan that hasn't worked the way you wanted, or any job that you haven't got, how desperate you were to get it, or any plans that haven't worked out. You need to let go. This isn't the right time for that. You have to let go. And this week I can see clearly that if you use your free will, Cancer, you will be able to let go. You will be able to close this chapter and start a new beginning. If you're constantly doing 9 and 10, 9 and 10, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, if you're constantly going to be in this circle, you're not going to allow the new beginning to come out. You have to stop this pattern. You have to cut cords and start afresh. This week, with the 9 of Swords coming out and the 10 of Swords, it's my request and my guidance from my spirit guides to you that use your free will to move away, to not feel depressed this week. Make a decision today. I'd say, I will not be overthinking. I'll sleep at my right time. I'll get up at the right time. I'll eat in my healthy meal. I'll not stress over things. I will not be in a lack mentality. With the Page of Cups coming out with the 9 of Swords, I also feel that firstly, with the Page of Cups, there could be an opportunity coming your way in work or career. If you're a student, there could be something that is an idea, you can say, a very, very small, maybe just initiating something might happen this week, but you will also have to move out from this lack mentality. You have to move out from this slow, sleepy, lazy, and not productive energy to get this Page of Cups. You'll have to move out from this to actually make something for yourself. So yes, Cancer, this week my guidance, my advice to you would be, get up and get things done. There's no point in sitting and just thinking and feeling sad and sorry and not forgiving yourself. Let go. Let go of that situation, person, thing, plan, anything, whatever it was. Just let go and enjoy life. Be open to getting this opportunity. Be open to getting this page of cup opportunity. So, yes, if this guided you in any way, Cancer, please give it a thumbs up and do share it with your friends. I would really, really make a small prayer for you so that you may be able to use your free will to the right. I'll just make a prayer to your spirit guides so that your spirit guides can help you in making the right decision, Cancer. I hope you have a lovely week. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi, Virgo, this is your reading for the week. I'll quickly shuffle the cards for you. One more time. Okay. Thank you. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And the Tower. Whenever I see the Tower, I'm like, okay. What is it going to be? Okay, so Virgo, with the Five of Pentacles coming out in your professional career or work life or business, it's a clear indication with the Tower card coming out. There could be plans that backfire this week, but it also means that you will be redirected or rerouted to a better situation, to a better plan. So people who are appearing for examination, it could be a clear indication that you need to study to pass. People who are in a job, it could clearly mean that whatever you were expecting from this week, whatever work you were expecting from this week to get done, would not be done if you keep procrastinating. So you need to get work done. If you're a Virgo and you're like, and I'm sure that there might be people who make long list, ye hafte mein ye karna hai, ye karna hai, ye karna hai, and then suddenly you people just land up doing only 2 items from that list, and then you pat yourself at the back. I'm not saying it's wrong, but procrastinating is very damaging to your productivity. So with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles coming out, I would say that this week be very, very cautious about making attainable goals. At the same time, be very sure about actually working. So this week could be also control your expense. I don't know why that came out. It could be an unexpected expense or unexpected situation that come into your life that would require you to spend a little more. So this week I would say that control your expenses, work, make attainable goals, and at the same time be okay if any plan has not worked out for you. So be absolutely okay and leave it on God to actually redirect you to a better place. With the Ace of Pentacles coming out in your emotional side, I feel that with the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles coming out, I feel that even when you at your workplace, when there is a lack mentality, where there's things not working out and expectations not being met, with the emotional card being Ace of Pentacles, I feel that even in this unrest, you'll still be peaceful. Even in this unrest, Virgo, you'll still find things that would keep you happy, keep you grounded. There could be a new opportunity. There could be something you were planning on that could come your way. It could be a gift. It could be anything. There could be, when the Tower card comes out and you might be wanting something, but that didn't happen and you got something better. So this week it could be that. So you might be, redirected to, even if there was unrest in your professional life or things not working out the way it is supposed to be, but then in your emotional state of mind, in your inner self, you will be very, very stable. You will be satisfied. You'll feel grounded. You'll feel extremely at peace, and you'll not have a sense of lack. Like, this is a sense of lack, but inner your inner voice or your spirit guides or you yourself, your intuition will tell you that I'm protected and I'll be taken care of. This could also mean you getting something better when the Tower card comes out, not meeting something, not happening according to expectation, and then getting something that was way better than your expectation. So yes, I see Virgo this week. I see a combination of two things, but what makes me happy when I see this reading is the Ace of Pentacles. Like whatever unrest is supposed to happen at work, let it be. जो होना है हो जाएगा. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to feel grounded. I'm going to feel taken care of. I'm going to feel protected. I'm going to have things happen my way. Maybe not now, maybe later, but I'm going to have things happen. Even if it is taking time, I'll wait for the divine time. It could also mean a new, I won't say love, but a new connection happening, a new opportunity coming your way. But not like, it's just the beginning kind, or you might just have an idea suddenly. So that kind of energy, so that is something I think that will be, your mood will always be lifted up, even if there is something that you're not liking, but then you'll be at peace mentally. So yes, this was your reading, Virgo. If it resonated, guided you in any way, hit the thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hi Libra, this is your reading for 20th to the 26th of September. Quickly shuffle the cards for you. One more time. Yeah, thank you. The Nine of Cups. And the World. Wow. I really want to know what's bottom of the deck. The Chariot. The Chariot. Quickly for you, Libra. At your workplace, I can see something happening the way you want to. I feel a very, very settled energy. This card also has, like the Magician, this card also has two meanings for me. Always two meanings, and both the meanings are absolutely right and bang on for many clients. So with the Nine of Cups coming out for your career or your professional life, I would say that this card gives me a feeling that you will have all your works done this week. You will do all your works and you'll be like, okay, I've done my bit of share, and now I'm waiting for the universe to show the miracle, show the magic. So I would suggest, with the Chariot and the Nine of Cups coming out, I feel in your workplace, even if you have done all the work, make an effort to do a little more. Make an effort to go one extra mile. If you have done all that is needed for you to be doing, if there is, like you can see, this card has 9 cups on it. Even if you have filled up all these 9 cups, and now you're sitting waiting for somebody else to come and give you the 10th cup to complete your set of cups, then I think you need to, with the Chariot coming out, you need to get up and make that effort. You need to get up and make that move and get the damn 10th cup for your collection. You do not depend on anybody. Do not depend on anybody for your work. This energy is a very, very very settled, very calm energy. बहुत सुलझी हुई, बहुत बैठी हुई energy है. इस week I would say कि you have to be in an energy like this, where you have to be very calm. कितना भी काम हो जाए मेरे पास, कितनी भी jobs हों, कितनी भी अलग अलग तरह की चीज़ें मुझे करनी पड़ रही हों, कितने भी chapters हों, कितनी भी किताबें हों, कितने भी अलग मे बी जॉब कर रहे हैं, मे बी बिजनेस कर रहे हैं, दोनों को मैनेज करना है, कितना भी ऐसा सिचुएशन आए, दिस वीक यू हैव टू बी वेरी काम. कोई बात नहीं, कर लेंगे, आराम से कर लेंगे, बट कर लीजिए. मेक दैट मूव, इवन इफ इट इज़, डू नॉट प्रोकास्टिनेट. इवन वर्गो में वही आया, आई थिंक यस, वर्गो में भी वही आया, डू नॉट प्रोकास्टिनेट. आज नहीं कल कर लेंगे, आज नहीं कल कर लेंगे. आई थिंक दिस कार्ड ऑल्सो विद द चैरियट कमिंग आउट, इट शोज़ दैट डू नॉट लीव एनीथिंग फॉर टुमारो. कल के लिए कुछ मत छोड़िए. जो करना है आज एक आइडिया आया, आज एक अपॉर्चुनिटी आई, उसको आज ही सीज़ कीजिए, आज ही उस डील को क्लोज़ कीजिए, आज ही वो फ़ोन कॉल कीजिए, आज ही सब कीजिए. मे बी एक दिन का काम नहीं है, ऐसे बहुत काम होते हैं. यूजुअली काम एक दिन में नहीं होते, बट दिस इज़ लाइक एन इंडिकेशन कि मेक दैट फर्स्ट मूव. वो पहला कॉल कर लीजिए, मे बी उस आइडिया पे इनिशिएट कर लीजिए. विद द चैरियट कमिंग आउट, इसीलिए मैं आपको ये बोल रही हूँ कि आपको कॉन्स्टेंट मूव करना है. ऑल्सो विद द 9 ऑफ कप कमिंग आउट एंड द चैरियट कमिंग आउट, अगर आप जॉब में या करियर में या कोई बिजनेस में, अगर आप कोई विश नहीं किए हैं अभी तक, तो प्लीज़ कर लीजिए. कोई विश अगर है आपकी जो आपको करना है, कुछ विश कर रहे हैं कि ये मेरी सैलरी बढ़ जाए, मुझे जॉब लग जाए, या ये बंदा मेरी बात मान ले, ये डील क्लोज हो जाए, या मैं ये एग्ज़ाम पास कर लूँ, कुछ भी है, उस मेहनत कीजिए, पहले विश कीजिए कि मुझे वो जॉब मिल जाए, विश कीजिए कि वो काम मेरा बन जाए, विश कीजिए मुझे वो एग्ज़ाम में मैं पास हो जाऊँ, और फिर मेहनत कीजिए उस एग्ज़ाम के लिए, उस जॉब के लिए, उस सैलरी के लिए, उस डील के लिए मेहनत कीजिए। पहले विश कर लीजिए, क्योंकि ये कार्ड अलॉन्ग विद द वर्ल्ड कमिंग आउट, इट्स अ क्लियर इंडिकेशन दैट अगर आप कोई एक विश आज मांगते हैं, इस वीक मांगते हैं, और उसके लिए कंटिन्यू परिश्रम भी करते हैं, मेहनत भी करते हैं अपनी तरफ से, वो एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट, वो एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ जो बोलते हैं ना, एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ डाल दीजिएगा भैया, महंगी होती है बट वो एक्स्ट्रा टेस्ट ले आती है। तो वो एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट जो आप फ्री में कोई आपको एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ दे दे मैकडी में, तो क्या बात है। वैसे ही अगर आप ऐसा कुछ अपने तरफ से एक्स्ट्रा कर देंगे तो फिर क्या बात है। मे बी आप वो जो एक एक्स्ट्रा माइल गए उस काम को करने के लिए, वो शायद आपके लिए नए दरवाजे खोल दें। दिस वीक लिब्रा, it talks all about moving and keep moving forward and your wish fulfillment and not depending on anybody. Do not fake it. फेक मत कीजिए कि सब तो मैंने ही किया है, सब तो मैं कर ही रहा हूँ, मैं तो कर रहा हूँ, डेली कर रहा हूँ। फेक मत कीजिए, एक्चुअल में कीजिए, क्योंकि हो सकता है लोग मान जाएं, बट आप अपने आप को झूठ मत बोलिए। आपको अच्छे से पता है आपने कितना किया है, कितना नहीं किया है, तो कीजिए। अगर आपको कुछ पाना है, और ये दिस वीक यू विल गेट इट, वट एवर इट इज़ यू विल गेट इट। तो अगर इस वीक आपको कुछ पाना है तो उसके लिए कुछ कीजिए, आपको ज़रूर मिलेगा। विथ योर इमोशनल साइड, योर मेंटल साइड, योर हैप्पीनेस साइड, योर पर्सनल कार्ड, योर रिलेशनशिप, योर लव, उसका कार्ड अगर मैं देखूँ, द वर्ल्ड कार्ड, ये ऐसे तो मुझे बहुत सारे कार्ड्स पसंद है डेक में, बट वर्ल्ड कार्ड आने से मुझे एक अलग टाइप की खुशी होती है। द वर्ल्ड कार्ड कमिंग आउट, ये वीक आप जितने भी आपके गंदे सर्कल्स थे, रॉन्ग सर्कल्स, रॉन्ग डूइंग, वो सब कट जाने वाले हैं, सब अच्छा होने वाला है आपके साथ। अब आप जो भी आपके कर्म थे, अगर आप पहले अच्छे कर्म किए हैं तो उसके फल मिलेंगे, बुरे किए हैं तो बुरे मिलेंगे। बट दिस वीक यू आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी प्रोटेक्टेड, बहुत प्रोटेक्टेड एनर्जी है आपके पास। विश फुलफिलमेंट का कार्ड है, मेहनत का कार्ड है, प्यार का कार्ड है, एट द सेम टाइम द वर्ल्ड कार्ड। दिस कार्ड ऑल्सो मीन्स एक नई अपॉर्चुनिटी आपके पास आना, कोई एक सर्कल का क्लोज हो जाना, कुछ चीज़ आप बहुत मांग रहे थे, बहुत दिनों से मांग रहे हैं, कुछ काम अटके हैं आपके, वो काम का हो जाना। विद द वर्ल्ड एंड द चैरियट कमिंग आउट टुगेदर, दिस ऑल्सो टॉक्स अबाउट कुछ लोग के शायद भ्रमण के ऑप्शंस आ सकते हैं। भ्रमण एज इन ट्रैवल हो सकता है आपका। कुछ लोगों के साथ ये रेजोनेट करेगा, कुछ के साथ नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड और चैरियट जब साथ में आते हैं तो द फर्स्ट मीनिंग जो मैं निकालती हूँ वो है ट्रैवल। तो ट्रैवल डेफिनेटली है आपके कार्ड में। तो आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द लीब्राज विल बी ट्रैवलिंग दिस वीक। अगर ट्रैवल नहीं भी है तो डेफिनेटली विद द वर्ल्ड एंड द चैरियट कमिंग आउट, कि आप जिस चीज़ में भी मेहनत करेंगे, जिस चीज़ में भी आप अपना दिल लगाएंगे, वो चीज़ आपको परोस के मिल जाएगी। ऑल्सो बहुत जल्द हम लोग लीब्रा सीज़न में मूव इन भी करने वाले हैं। तो द वर्ल्ड कमिंग आउट एक कंप्लीशन का कार्ड है। वर्ल्ड एक कंप्लीशन, एक राउंड है, एक सर्किल है, पूरी दुनिया घूमने का कार्ड है ये। तो ट्रैवल डेफिनेटली है, बट एट द सेम टाइम दिस कार्ड टॉक्स अबाउट न्यू बिगिनिंग। इट टॉक्स अबाउट पुराने जो सर्कल्स थे उससे जो भी अच्छा आपको मिलने वाला था वो आपको मिल जाएगा। क्योंकि हम लोग लीब्रा सीज़न में मूव कर रहे हैं तो क्वाइट पॉसिबल विथ ये 3 कॉम्बिनेशंस मुझे ये भी इंडिकेशन दे रहे हैं, एक हैप्पी एंड गाला टाइम। तो जिन लोगों का बर्थडे है लीब्रास, हैप्पी 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 बर्थडे एंड स्टे ब्लेस। आई होप कि आप आगे भी बहुत ऐसी उन्नतियाँ करेंगे, बहुत अबंडेंस मिलेगी आपको। बहुत ही अच्छा लेआउट है आपके लिए लीब्रा, बट एट द सेम टाइम चैरियट एंड 9 ऑफ कप्स, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले कहा, प्लीज़ वर्क टुवर्ड्स इट। प्लीज़ मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, इफ़ यू वर्क टुवर्ड्स इट, आपको इसी हफ्ते बहुत अच्छी खबर आपको मिल जाएगी, क्योंकि ये आपका सीज़न है। हम लोग लीब्रा सीज़न में मूव इन कर रहे हैं। आपको चैरियट मिला है तो वर्ल्ड मिला है, पूरा वर्ल्ड आपको परोस के मिल जाएगा। अगर आप बस ये जो खड़ा है ये रथ, ये आप चलाना सीख लें, ये बस आप चला दीजिए, आपकी विश फुलफिल हो जाएगी, पूरी दुनिया आपके कदमों में। ऑल्सो अमेजिंगली, क्योंकि मैंने ये कार्ड उठा लिया और I can see the 7 of Pentacles. This card also talks about hard work. काम करके फिर इन्वेस्ट करके वेट कीजिए। तो देन अगेन दीज बोथ कार्ड कॉम्बिनेशन में लिब्रा, दिस इज़ द वीक जब आप वो एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ दें, एक्स्ट्रा चीज़ डाल के आप सर्व कीजिए, लोगों की नज़रों में आप आएंगे, अच्छा सीज़न आ रहा है, आपका सीज़न आ रहा है, तो बेनिफिट लीजिए इस चीज़ का। थैंक यू सो मच। ये रीडिंग आई होप आपको उतना ही पेपअप की होगी जितना मुझे की है, एंड थैंक यू सो मच। हैव अ लवली वीक। एंड अगर ये रेजोनेट हुआ है, कोई टाइप की आपको गाइडेंस मिल पाई है कोई काम के लिए, तो अगर आप मोटिवेटेड फील कर रहे हैं तो प्लीज़ हिट इट अ लाइक एंड शेयर इट with your friends and family on your social media. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel. Ask your friends and family to subscribe, and have a lovely week. Thank you. Bye bye, Libra. Hi Scorpio, this is your reading for the week. I'll quickly shuffle the cards from the 20th to the 26th. Let's see for Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? One more time. And Shanya. Thank you. The King of Swords, beautiful card for your professional life. Beauty. The Judgment, excellent. Let's see the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, quickly, if you ask me, with the King of Swords coming out and the Nine of Pentacles, this week your overall energy, Scorpio, is going to be in a very rested, very well protected, sorry, I just burped. Sorry. Very well rested, very well protected, very immensely dipped in love is the kind of feeling I'm getting. And when I say dipped in love, it could be your partner, but mostly this card talks about self-love, feeling satisfied, feeling loved, loving yourself, feeling self-satisfied, feeling self-love, feeling a feeling where you don't judge yourself anymore, where you're happy with your life and whatever you put into it. This is a week where you're going to feel very settled, very accomplished, I would say. With the King of Swords coming out in your work life, this week could bring you a lot of clarity, a lot of clear communications, a lot of work getting done, less of emotional feelings on the work front, but more of getting your job done. Since this card is ruled by the air, there could be a little arguments happening, which definitely, if you indulge yourself in or you participate in that argument, which I do not support, but if you have to prove your point, I feel this week you'll be able to prove your point. And though I'm not in any way supporting the fact that you should indulge in such harsh communications, but this card is also like a warning card that mind your communications and be very aware of how people are actually interpreting what you communicate. So be very careful at your workplace while you're interpreting, but at the same time I see a very work oriented week for you, Scorpio. With the Judgment coming out in your personal life, I feel whatever decision you might have been taken in the last week or at the verge of taking, and you were confused about it, I think this is a clear indication. Go ahead and take the decision, because whatever emotional, maybe it could be for a partner, or it could be for like a relationship, or maybe a family member, or whatever kind of personal endeavors you had, your spiritual journey, anything related to on your personal front, there were some decisions that were pending or you took very recently and you're still doubting whether I took the right decision or not. This card is a confirmation that the decision is right. You just do not need to worry anymore, but just focus on sticking to your decision, because that decision is actually going to affect a lot of people in your family, in your surrounding, and maybe your partner if you're married for that matter. But then it's going to be a good decision for everybody. It's a good social decision that you have taken, and yes, and you're well protected. That decision was something that your spirit guides led you to. With the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles coming out, that if you've taken any money related decision, could be an investment and stuff like that, you are going to be in a situation where you're going to reap the benefits of it very soon. So yes, Scorpio, this is your decision. This is your reading for this week. I hope this resonated. If it guided you, protected you in any way, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. I hope you have a well rested and, like I said, a very, very appreciating week. Self appreciation is something that I see very clearly. I just hope you have a lovely, lovely week. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Bye bye. Hi Sagittarius, this is your weekly reading from the 20th to the 26th of September. Quickly shuffle the cards for you. One more time. Shunya. The shuffling of the card is, can I just do it one more please? I don't feel it's quite ready. One more. Shania. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, now I see why the shuffling was so not the right way. One good card, one not so good card, but then manageable. The bottom of the deck says the Two of Cups. With the Two of Cups coming out, clear sign that in your professional life there could be plans that you're trying to do something, and everybody put together is doing something. Like you see in this card. I'm not being able to pick it up. If you see in this card, I hope it's not shining. There are 5 people who are trying to do something but are not being able to do it. So similarly, at your workplace, this week could be like trying to get something done but it didn't happen. So I don't think it's a bad thing to happen, because some plans take a little longer but then eventually happen. And this could also mean some kind of unrest, some talking behind your back kind of situation at workplace. So do not indulge in any kind of, do not participate, or do not be a part of any kind of argument or workplace fight or workplace politics, because 5 is also a card of change. So quite possible that people would do something that would change your entire approach towards them, could change the entire relationship with one of your colleagues, could entirely change your mind to maybe quit your job and look for something else. Or there's a lot of unrest at your workplace this week. The only advice that has coupled with this Two of Cup would be exchange your cup. Like you can see here, exchange your cup with people who are of the same type, like from your same soul family, people who understand you. Just mingle with them and move yourself away from the chaos. With the Empress card coming out, I see whatever chaos you're going through, I feel in your emotional life you'll still feel a lot of compassion, a lot of love. You'll still be in a very good vibrational energy, Sagittarius. Also, I feel that there could be somebody in your personal life. It could be a mother figure or a sister, or maybe even your wife or your girlfriend, somebody who you go to if you are sad or when you're not feeling satisfied. It is somebody that would actually brighten up your mood, for that matter, and you will draw love and compassion. But I also feel that this could be completely you, Sagittarius, sitting in your power. Even if there is unrest going in some place or wherever, you would still be very calm and holding your position with the crown and ruling, for that matter. So you'll be so full of love that this confusion might not just affect you. There might be some people talking behind your back, but you're just not bothered. So emotionally, I'm very happy with the card that has come out for you for your personal life. And with the Two of Cup coming out, I also feel that there could be somebody in your life that will fill your cup to you will fill your cup of love to such a level that you'll feel so satisfied, that emotionally you'll feel so fulfilled and so loved and so appreciated, that whatever things that didn't work out in your workplace will not affect you at all. This is a great time to propose for some of you. If you are looking forward to approaching somebody, this is a good time. You could drop hints. So yes, Sagittarius, I just hope you find a partner in case you're looking for singles. I just would like to tell you that you can make the first move this week. So yes, but please stay away from any kind of gossip, office politics, which would actually affect you in the long run. So just stay away from all of that, stay away from confusion. There could be a lot of plans that you made, Sagittarius, that didn't work out, and then you're trying somewhere कि ऐसे नहीं तो वैसे हो जाए, वैसे नहीं तो ऐसे हो जाए, मे बी उससे हेल्प ले लें, इससे हेल्प ले लें. सो be very careful with who you ask to who you ask for help, and at the same time be very careful about how to stay calm in that unrest. And yes, there's already somebody who's actually going to help you pass this week. So yeah, talk it out to your friend, family, wife, best friend, mother, girlfriend, would be girlfriend. So this is your week for you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps guide you and protect you in any way. Do hit it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. Thank you so much, and do consider subscribing if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Capricorn, this is your reading for the week. I'll quickly shuffle the cards for you. One more time. Capricorn this week. Oops. I won't be taking these two cards, though. I'll just see the cards. It's 3 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Okay, talks about movement, Capricorn. Yes, I think after this Earth sign season has gone, you're like slowly getting into your power. Okay, Capricorn, for 20th to 26th, please. Spirit guides one more time. Capricorn. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. So okay, with the 2 wand card falling, one had to come in. And the 4 of Wands. Oh my god, I think something very passionate is happening this week, Capricorn. Tell me, I want to know. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles. This is also, I consider this, some of them consider this a very slow or a very boring card, but I personally feel this is a great card. Okay, with the Ace of Wands coming out and the 7 of Pentacles, let me tell you, if you had made any kind of investment, clear cut. If you have made any kind of investment, and if you have made if you have done some kind of job, or you invested your time, energy, and everything in any kind of deal or proposal, project, work, job, business, career, examination, whatever it is, I think you're going to get a positive answer from that side. You are going to get a positive answer, Capricorn, from that side. And now that I saw the Ace of Wands also, I feel that there's going to be clear communication in whatever you have actually, invested your time in, and the answer is going to come to you. There's going to be a positive outcome of whatever you have invested your time, energy, and mind into it. Whatever thoughts and energies you have put into anything, that is actually going to manifest for you, is just going to be given to you on the platter. And on your emotional side, if I can see the 4 of Wands, so this could mean, if you're looking into proposal, there are many meanings to this card. First big meaning is, if you were looking at proposal, you might settle down with somebody, though this isn't the right season to be settling in, but yes, maybe after the season is over, according to Hindu mythology, this isn't the correct season to be getting married to somebody or something. But nevertheless, you can always go into a relationship with somebody, or finalize a proposal or for marriage. Or this card also talks about twin flame. You could be meeting somebody, your twin flame, your soulmate, or somebody from your soul family that would actually help you be more stable, more grounded this week. This card also talks about, I consider this as 1111, which is Archangel Michael's number. This card also, there could be people in this deck people in this reading who are constantly seeing 11, or, 1111, or 111, or, any combinations of 1, because that means you're on the right path, you're guided, you're protected, and you're just being led to wherever you're supposed to be. So this card talks about protection also. I see a very good fun week at home also. I see a very settled energy, Capricorn. I see your friends and family supporting you. I feel family members getting together, having a lot of fun. Those are the things that are going to happen. You're going to also be very, very passionate, and also very, very feeling very stable and grounded, and so much healed and in high vibration, that you're going to bring in the best foot to your work. You're going to get all that you have ever dreamed of into action. This is the week where you should be feeling very, very happy and very, very passionate towards not just your partner, but towards your work, your career, your job, your examination, or whatever it is on the table. I feel this is a very, very enjoyable time. Also, when I said with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands coming out, something that you have been working on, something that you would been wanting from so long, when that comes in, I also see celebration happening. So this is how it blends very well here this week. So I just pray that Capricorn, you are in such a beautiful week. I just hope and believe that you have a great time, and do let me know if this reading resonated and you liked it. Do hit a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Have a lovely week, Capricorn. Do enjoy your week a lot. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi Aquarius, this is your reading for the week from 20th to the 26th of September. I'll quickly shuffle the cards for you one more time. Shania, thank you. Oops, there's a card that overturned. It's the Empress. This time, today in almost most of the reading, the Empress has come. I'll quickly shuffle it again. Now there's a smooth flow. Aquarius, please, this week. One more time. Thank you. The Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. Okay. The Hermit. Making sense. This week, Aquarius, you will be in a very, very reflective mode. You will be extremely balanced at work, at peace at work. You will be having a very settled energy around you at work. You would also, I feel that this week you will be constantly reflecting back on whatever you did, whatever actions you took in the previous few months or previous few weeks. You're going to constantly think about it, reflect on it, and study your own actions, and then try to make a move. You will be, I feel, trying to show. This card usually means being at peace, but with the Hermit coming out, I think you will try to be at peace. So I think you're going to just fake it at work. At your work front, I feel you are going to feel not being disturbed by others, but at the same time, there's unrest within you. There's a constant fight between two types of thoughts, two type of questions, maybe two or more kind of decisions, two or more kind of choices that you're constantly struggling, and your thoughts are going on and on and on, disturbing you. But you'll try to maintain peace and calm and fake it at your workplace. But with the Hermit coming out, this is a clear sign that you have to put your thoughts to rest, Aquarius, and move into a more stable energy, move into an energy where you try to control, or rather, I wouldn't say control, but try to actually let the thoughts flow through you. Do not control them or suppress them in any way. I would say this week you have to let the thoughts flow through you. Only when you flow through the thoughts, I think you will find an answer to whatever you are going through at the moment. So yes, Aquarius, this week holds a lot of reflecting and then rerouting yourself or changing your plans in any way, and putting yourself or your mind and thoughts and energy into a more calmer state. So I hope this week brings you some kind of peace and rest. If you feel guided towards this reading, thank you so much. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi Pisces, this is your reading for the week. I'll quickly shuffle the cards for you. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces, this week. One more time. 20th to 26th, Pisces. One more time, please. Very smooth energy, very, very smooth. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So unlike you, the Knight of Wands, Pisces. So unlike you. The Ten of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Pisces, I want to turn Pisces. When I read for Gemini, the reading was so beautiful, I wanted to be a Gemini. And now I see your reading, I want to be a Pisces. Funny. So yes, with the Knight of Wands coming out and the Wheel of Fortune coming out, uh, I feel this week you are going to work towards meeting your goals. I feel you're going to push really, really hard. You're going to push yourself to the level, to just another level for you, Pisces. This is just not your energy. This Knight of Wands is not your energy. Pisces is more about moving, but like the Knight of Pentacles. Pisces is more like the Knight of Pentacles and not Knight of Wands, or any other knight for that matter. I think Knight of Pentacle works absolutely fine in your energy. But since you got the Knight of Wands this week, this is so not your energy. That means you will actually be upgrading in some way. You will be actually moving in a direction that there's this passionate calling in you that will happen this week, where you'll feel that, okay, this is the work at hand and I will get it done. I will make sure that I get this work done. I will do it by any hook or crook. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out, like I said, with both these cards coming out, both of these cards talks about, though this is a slow moving card, but this card is like a, fast and, just moving in, getting work done, moving out, going in, getting work done, completing it and finishing and moving it out, and then waiting for results. So this is something that is a clear indication that if this week you put your passion, your heart and your hard work into anything, any goal for that matter, not anything, any goal at your workplace, in your career, in your education, or in your business, anything that you put your heart and strength and energy full on 200%, you're going to get great benefits from it. Great benefits. Though this is a slow moving card, but this is actually going to give you great benefits. And actually there are two completion cards, which brings me to tell you that there could be a new beginning, a positive growth for you coming in your work front, or your career, or if you are a student, then it could be some kind of job after your education, or maybe a good grade, or if you have applied for an examination, you cracking that examination is something that I see. But at the same time, with the Knight of Wand, like I said, it moves in very fast, gets work done. So the middle part is it gets work done very passionately. But at the same time, this could also indicate that when you're moving in very fast to get work done, please be very ethical also. Because this card, this Knight of Wands, does not know any ethics, does not know any commitment, does not know any, how do I say, does not use its head, rather, and just uses its passion and the fire within itself, that this is the task and I have to go and complete and come back. So this is the kind of energy, but definitely you're going to be in this kind of energy, like whatever work comes at your table, you're going to like, I have to do this, and you will do it with all passion and all energy. But at the same time, definitely do reflect on what is the quality of your work. Is it going to affect somebody? Is it going to be good for your long term? So there's a little reflecting that you need to do, a little reflecting that you need to do to actually make this Wheel of Fortune turn in favor of you. So if you do wrong work here, this is not going to turn in the right way, darling. So with the 10 of Cups coming out in your emotional state, I feel you're going to have a very love, fun, happy week. Very much like the card you can see, it's the 10 of Cup, which means it's like a completion card. You're going to be completely fulfilled. All your emotional cup will be filled with love. You could be meeting somebody like your soulmate, or even a phone call, or even a heart to heart communication with somebody. You could be meeting somebody. There could be an opportunity where you are going out enjoying yourself with your friends and family. It could, since this is more like a family card, you could be spending quality time with your family. There could be like a family get together, or somebody coming into your family, or you going to visit somebody. And I feel this is like a very family vibe. This card gives me a very family vibe. However, this could also having fun with friends and feeling so complete. And mostly this card talks about feeling complete and satisfied in your emotional state, being very satisfied, and something very very fulfilling happening. So I think because you would be in such high vibration, because happy, being feeling happy and feeling love is such a high vibrational thing, that is why that is going to reflect in your work. You're going to feel so much energy, like there's going to be a rush, because when there's high love and high happiness and the feeling of being emotionally free and emotionally, breathing peacefully and having the peace of mind, having somebody to love and somebody to love you back, and having that quality time with your friends and family, especially having time to think and reflect, like Pisces, they really like to sit and think. And so I think this week you will find so much time to do all of that, that you will actually then start meeting your goals also. But like I said, please do not rush into anything this week, because with the 10 of cup coming out, it also brings in a very high and very motivational energy, which sometimes makes you skip certain important things in life. So you feel so happy that maybe you would not want to do the work. So maybe you feel so happy that you'll do the work in such a hurry that it might go wrong or it might be unethical. So be very, very careful about it. Do not, with this card coming out in your workplace, also please stick to your commitments, because this card also talks about not being very committed or not being very promising when it comes to work. So you getting work done and getting work done in the correct way, there's a vast difference. But overall, I feel this week is going to be so much balanced for you, because there's love and family time, and there is happiness, and also in your workplace you're going to feel so much full of energy to get 10 work done at the same time. You are definitely going to be in such high vibration this week, then you are going to make this wheel of fortune turn towards the positive side. So yes, this was your reading, Pisces. If you liked the reading, if you enjoyed it, if it inspired, guided, or protected you anyway, don't forget to hit it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week. Bye bye.